Welcome to the Nice Guy podcast. This is episode 11. Yeah, once again, I know I'm not around a lot. Most of the time is basically. Oh, wait, but basically, right now, I'm in summertime. Wow. When you look at that, I'm at summertime. It's here for me. I have no school, no summer school. Thank goodness I'm not in summer school because that would be horrible for me and really boring. But mostly, pretty chill this whole thing, and I think this is gonna be pretty fun summer. I have no plans though. I think my only plan right now is basically just chill, maybe find a job, but also do this podcast in the side, and basically I'll be hanging out. Maybe I'll do some airsoft, and I'll probably just do other stuff, but once again, I'll try to be more consistent, even though I'm not that consistent as well. Uh, I'm still trying to get guests. Nate, Nate's in the background somewhere. Um, but man, thank goodness it's summer, and I'm like a few days away from my birthday, so I'll pretty much post this after my birthday or before my birthday or on the day of my birthday. Whichever comes first. I'm not confirming either one, but yeah, if you are listening to this, um, hi, I'm back um, for for this summer. But also, yeah, it's pretty chill. I don't I haven't been on for a while. It's pretty surprising that I'm still here. I'm not surprised that I'm still doing content for you guys, but this is what I like. This is what I really like. And yeah, I'm not around and like, oh, you're not posting very often. What the heck? Why are you scamming people now? I'm not scamming people. It's just that I'm very busy and schedule's tight. But usually now I will basically the first 2 weeks of summer that I've had right now has been just mentally rest, mental rest. So like, oh my god, I finally finished school. I get to rest. I get good sleep. I will get really good sleep. Probably work out as well more often in the morning, and I'll probably do it in the afternoon as well. Not decided on the full schedule of this whole stump on this whole summer thing, and I still yet don't know how to speak English. I don't know why. I should probably read more. I could probably read some books in my time, my free time, spare time. Um, but getting a job, maybe invest on the podcast with the job, also with with my own education as well. Summer's right around the corner. Still haven't decided what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go. It's gonna be pretty fun ride for me. But if you guys can relate of the over the fact that you guys are in college and y'all are in debt, and I can barely believe that people have debt over school. It's kind of weird. But now the whole trend these days is basically government. But I'm not gonna get into details with that because it's not anything positive that nowadays. It's nothing good. It's never anything really well, cause it can screw up anything mostly. But most of the things that I do is basically just hang out by myself on my house in my own computer. I'll probably clean dishes, do some chores, and then just rest a lot. But most now I'm getting a little bored. I want to get a job so I can fill that spare time that I have, except for staying here 24/7 and just do nothing in my life. But basically, I'm just gonna probably try to edit my own videos because Nate's not around. Nate's not around for a long time. He's busy doing his own thing, but I respect that. And but yeah, I'll be probably post more often, but not Fridays. Not Fridays. Well, if we can, we can. If we can't, we cannot. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of things that are happening now. There's the whole pandemic thing still happening. I'm so disappointed over it. I want this to end already. Doesn't everyone want the pandemic gone already? Cause I do. I personally do. Cause I I don't want to stay around and just in my house all day right next to the computer. It's not healthy for me. I don't like it. My head starts to hurt. I start to not like interact with people. But but I want to go outside more often. I the outside world is way better, in my opinion, cause it's way better. Like, mostly like taking like a hike or walk the nearest river. It's a river, yeah, it's a river. Oh, it's a lake. It's a lake. It's a huge lake that I live close by. It's a really good place to walk around. There's a lot of people, white people, rich white people that I do not know personally. I do not know. Recently I asked a content creator if that person was interested in going to the podcast. They were super interested, but there's always a but in this. It's always the fact that they're never available, and it's really hard for me to understand the fact that they have a life and I don't, because I have too much time in my hands and I don't use that time wisely because I'm just doing really dumb stuff like do nothing. That's really dumb in my opinion. Doing nothing in life is really dumb, in my opinion. But that's just me though. I don't know about you guys, but I just sit around, do nothing. Um, I'm trying to get into airsoft. I'm not gonna lie. I started to play with Nate more often. Well, not often because he always asks me like in the last minute that he's leaving his house. He's like, "Dude, you want to go to airsoft? I'm already leaving." And I'm like, "What? Why? Why are you leaving already? You should have told me like a week later or earlier." And then he's like, "Oh, my bad." And then he doesn't invite me again. He invites his friends. His friends are cool. I don't have a problem with them. Thank goodness I don't have a problem with them. But most of the things that would love to do is basically play airsoft, cause that the one place that we go, D14, is a really cool place. In my opinion, it's a really cool place. Um, really great field. It's not sponsored, cause I don't know why. It's a really good place. It's really fun. The community is really nice, surprisingly nice. Like, oh my god, it's unbelievable how nice they are. It's like they'll they won't even talk smack towards you cuz they're that nice. I have yet to disbelief over the fact that basically I don't do anything. Uh but that's just me though. But really, it's a lot of I don't know. It's That's what I like about like interactive like sports. 'Cause I think airsoft is considered a sport. Also, paintball is considered a sport, but it's basically the fact that a whole game can bring such a community together, no matter what race you are. Okay, and that's what makes it really beautiful, in my opinion. That's what makes it really good, and I really like it like that, and it impresses me how much ooh, it's so good. It's fun for everyone. I think it's fun. Yes, it will hurt when you get shot, but you can walk it off, right? You can walk it off, right? Right? Yeah, I think you can. I think everyone can walk it off. Personally, I will walk it off because it does hurt. Um, but I'm trying to purchase a sniper rifle, just for airsoft. I'm buying it off of Nate and also his handgun. So that's gonna be pretty fun. But he always tells me to like, oh, you have to do upgrades, and I'm like, what? You have to upgrade the gun that you already bought? And then he explains to me what it's like, and I'm like, oh, okay. And it's expensive. It's really expensive. Believe it or not, it's really expensive. Um, so he tells me, "What's your budget?" And I'm like, "Let's say $100." And he says that will get you nothing. And I'm like, "What?" So what do you want me to tell me? Like 300? He was like, "Yes." And I'm like, "What? No way. That's exaggeration, man." Um, but there's always these like upgrades that you have to do to make it accurate. It's not like it's already plastic, plastic and metal stick together. But hey, he's the expert, not me. I'm not. I'm just the tech guy, because I learned a lot about PCs. I'm basically a nerd towards that. Uh, but basically, it's pretty fun. Um, I don't really do a lot of stuff in my life. Sit around. But uh that's what makes airsoft a really beautiful sport, cuz you get to meet all these random people, all these random NPCs. Random NPCs, and just make jokes, and nobody will get offended. That's the other good part, that makes it way better. That's what makes it really good. But basically it'll consist of a lot of adults. There's a lot of adults because they're basically men, or like, I wouldn't say old men. That would be really offensive in my opinion. Saying middle-aged men playing airsoft in the hot summer. Oh my goodness, that is gonna be painful. Like, oof, that's I'm already cringing over the fact that you have to play airsoft in the hot sun, in the hot Texas sun. Nah, I wouldn't like that personally. But um, you have to stay hydrated. You know, yeah, you have to stay hydrated a lot. Don't get a heat stroke. Nate, short story. One time me and Nate went to airsoft, and he had a stroke. He was feeling a little woozy over the fact that he didn't drink any water. I felt bad for him. He sat one game out, and I was like, man, how did and he was wearing no long sleeve. He was wearing short sleeve and pants and like a vest, and that's all he did. I was perfectly fine. I was so confused that he had a stroke or almost passed out. He felt like he was gonna pass out. But main fact is the fact that it was kind of weird for me to think that he was gonna have a stroke or like a heat stroke. Cause personally, I don't have those. I've I've I don't think I've ever had one in my own life. Cause those are really rare. And like I drink a lot of water. I keep myself really hydrated all the time, no matter what occasion. I will drink water right now even. I'm not even thirsty. Well, sometimes when I record podcasts, I'll just have a water right next to me, and this is behind the scenes of my podcast as well. This is basically a part of the podcast that you guys don't see, obviously. That I have water right next to me at all times. And right now I don't have one, unfortunately. I can probably go get one, but nah, I got this. I'm good. But basically, I always have one just in case if I rant about whatever I want or whatever I say, and I'll probably I'll probably just take a sip of water because I feel thirsty for any reason why, you know. Uh, but yeah, it's something. But keep yourself hydrated. Obviously, keep yourself hydrated. It's really important because water's available everywhere, even the gas stations, and probably in your house as well. But yeah, a lot of water is some of the waters that are out there, like water companies, like they're really suspicious. Like the Sunny one has salt in it. It literally says it in their label. It says it in their label. What makes it funny for me, that is so random, that it literally says salt. No, like scientific um what's it called? Scientific name or letter of of the definition of salt. It's just salt, and it's really weird for me. It it's kind of funny in my opinion, saying that it's salt. There's salt in the water, but it that's basically their motive of making money. Because once you drink one, you want another one because of the salt, and then you want another one and another one and another one, and then you have no more, and you're like, oh man, I have no water. What do I do? And then you just buy another pack of 12. What makes it really ridiculous, in my opinion, is is that, yeah, basically I'll probably just, I don't know, I don't know, man. I would just probably, I don't know. I don't know what to say, cuz salt with water, it's not a good combination. Just like gum and water, cuz when you're chewing gum and you have water, you're drinking water, you're consuming water, it doesn't make it a really good, I don't know, it doesn't make it a good it doesn't make a good impression, cuz it really, it's disgusting. It has no flavor. And I I chew gum. Well, I had braces a couple months back. They were not fun. First of all, they were not fun. They weren't cheap as well, but also they were not um fun, cuz every single month I would go to the orthodontics and I would just go get them fixed in some way or another. And I'll be like, oh, you have to do this. You have to tighten them to be like this. And I'll be like, okay. And then when they do it, 30 minutes later, I'll be in pain. And they gave me this like plastic chewable thing that they told me to like chew on, just to like remove the pain of the of the of the teeth moving, cuz literally your teeth are moving in your mouth on for 2 days, or something, or during your time with the braces. They're moving all the time, and they hurt because if you have like a really crooked tooth and you have to arrange it the like a straight way, like aligned with the others, that's gonna hurt. I had one of those as well. It was one of my front teeth in the bottom, and I had it really crooked, and they had to straighten it, and it was such a pain. I didn't like it at all because it was so bad, and it was, oh man, it was not fun. Braces was not fun, but I was really satisfied, and I felt free over the fact that I had no more braces, cuz oh man, that was not fun. I I kind of missed them. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of missed them, but not like them. I'm gonna be like my mom told me, "You missed your braces?" And I was like, "Yeah, kind of." Because you've lived with them for 2 years of your life, every single day, 24/7, 365. And you ate with them. I didn't break them. Thank goodness I never broke a single like bracket, anything. I didn't break a single thing. Thank goodness I didn't break a single thing, cuz I needed them, surely, because I think I had an overbite or an underbite, one of the two. And I had them kind of crooked, and right now I am using retainers that they gave me. So they're like, "Hey, your braces are removed. Congratulations for 2 years of doing this. Now you have to do another thing for me. You have to use retainers now for the rest of your life." And I'm like, "Oh, cool. Do I have to get new ones either way?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure, you can get new ones, but you have to get them at another time, like when you break them or something else." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." And now it's been, I think, I lost track of time over the fact that I had braces. I think that was September of last year or August. I think it was August of last year. So it's been a while. It's been a real while. Um, but yeah, braces are expensive. I would recommend getting braces, but personally, I would say good luck with them. And if you had braces, let me know. 'Cause let me know about your adventure. Cause braces are something else. They're really something that really. Oof. I have so many nightmares over it. Cause when I would eat like barbecue or like ribs, like basically ribs or something, um, like meat, basically meats, my teeth would hurt because every single bite I had, I was like, ow, 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 what the heck, man, ow, and then it would, it's not fun at all. It's not fun at all. Not a single bit was fun. But basically now, uh, I'll just I'll just hang out. Um, man, been a while. I have no I have nothing else to say, man, cuz literally there's nothing to do. Cuz if I talk about politics, I'll probably get like people mad. I don't want that. But like, every single person's what's it called opinion matter. I don't think mine matters. That's just me though. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely don't like saying my own opinion on some things because I feel like it will backfire towards me, and I'll be like, oh, what? I don't know, man, and then they'll attack me for it, and it's not gonna be really fun, personally. But yeah, I'll basically come back to the podcast now, run a lot of other things. I'll basically be hanging out. Uh, and I'll probably do other things. I'll probably once I go to airsoft, I'll probably record some footage for that for the podcast just to show how bad I am and how scared of I am towards that sport cuz that is not fun. And those people, those adults have money, have real big boy money, and they will buy really expensive weapons and really expensive upgrades to make it hurt. Well, it's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing, but it's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'll end this on I'll end it a little bit early. I'm sorry, I have nothing else to say. But yeah, I'm getting the content creator to agree to get the podcast episode. It's probably gonna be episode 12 or episode 13. I'm gonna get a friend here as well. He's busy. He's always working. If you know who you are, please come to the podcast. Please, I'm looking at you right now. I'll probably text you. But yeah, all right. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. This has been episode 11 of the night. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, repeat. I'm gonna repeat that. Okay, this has been episode 11 of the Nice Guy podcast. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day.